Take Notes TV, the one and only notes, baby. Click, 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 click. Yeah. Tune in. You already know the vibes, man. We live and lit on this Friday, January 12th, 2024. You hear me? So tap in with me. You are now live and lit with that Take Notes TV, baby. You know how we do. Before I get started, hit that like, notification, subscribe button. Want to let the people know. I know it's been a busy week and I don't like to make excuses or nothing like that, but you know, your boy has definitely been trying to get some things done so I can get y'all a more live lit situation as far as this YouTube shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube don't pay me, so I got to get it on my own right now. You hear me? Like YouTube playing a lot of games with your boy and the monetization. Shout out my boy AGM Stacks, you know what I'm saying, who's been holding me down. Content creator, Fan Goose Sports, y'all go tap in with that. But hit my like, notification, subscribe button so we can get real right. Got my boy CTY not calling in. I'm going to call him in a little bit and check the vibes on him. He's taking care of some business. So I hope I'm able to get him in. But I had to get the party started today because I got shit I got to do. And it's Friday. We lit. It's not too lituated, but we lit. And we're going to get Why Not up in here, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all the vibes, man. But let me start rapping and get to the first story of the hour the way I do. I'm going to start off with Kevin Hart saying that he will never host the Oscars. It says it's not comedy friendly. Oh, man. So let me give y'all some backstory on this. Kevin Hart was recently asked about hosting award shows during an interview with Sky News and swiftly shut down the idea of the Oscars, something he previously stated after stepping down from the hosting duties at the event in 2019. The interviewer was speaking to Hart, who was promoting the Netflix film Life, and told the comedian that fans were upset at his absence at the 2019 Oscars. Hart immediately said, "Whatever little hope y'all had, I want to destroy it right now. Those gigs are not good gigs for comics." The comedian then said, "Those just aren't comedy-friendly environments anymore. I think they got it right one year when it was like a bunch of personalities acting as a host and things like that. That's a nice thing. It's a collaborative thing. Different people get to be responsible for Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. But you know, the days of it being a room for a comic, those days are done." Hart then said the Oscars room is cold before saying it's too much pressure on the idea of a comic and which jokes are not jokes. And you know what I'm saying? I only brought this up because, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people have been saying, like, yeah, why don't they get no comedians for the Oscars and stuff like that? And the reason is because the Oscars is not Comic View, bruh. It's a white, you know, oriented award show for acting. And they want white comedians who are going to teeter-totter the line and don't like, and, you know, when they went black, they got Chris Rock, who knows how to, like, play both sides. And even then, you know, it got interesting. Now, that was the most lit Oscars ever, you know what I'm saying, when Will Smith ran down on Chris Rock and hit him with the, you know what I'm saying, a couple of those, just got Chris all smacked up all wild, you hear me? And that was a lit Oscars for us people, you know, us of the culture, you know, we fuck with it, we jacked it. But as far as the masses and the majority of people who tune into the Oscars, because I damn sure don't, you know what I'm saying, the people who got money for subscriptions and money for the movie theaters, broke boy stand up, you know what I'm saying, they are not tuning in to the Oscars, you know, to hear black Comic View, Kings of Comedy type jokes. They don't care about none of that. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's why then, you know, they don't want, you know, those type of, you know, risque jokes or whatever. Although I will say white comedians, they definitely push the line, but I just feel like it's way more accepted and they can get away with, you know, teeter-tottering the line and cover it up way cleaner than a Dave Chappelle can or a Cat Williams can. And although I feel like, you know, Kevin Hart has crossed over, you know what I'm saying, he feels like he can't even, you know, get it off right without offending somebody, and he don't want to mess up his brand and his breach and all his relationships he got right now on the corporate end of things because he's taking over. You feel me? But I do want to shout out the GOAT, Kevin Hart. Your name has been in the news a lot lately with this whole Cat Williams situation. And I feel, Kevin, you know what I'm saying, you've been handling it very well, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, keeping it, we'll say classy, but, you know, still doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, and just keeping your head high and not falling into the bullshit, you know what I'm saying. So we are going to shout out Kevin Hart one time for the culture. Now, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to drop down in my comments and let me know what comedian, black comedian, do you think that could really host the Oscars all by them damn self? Drop down in my comments and let me know who y'all think that is. Also, I want y'all to let me know what group of comedians do you think they could get, you know what I'm saying, if they want to do a collaborative thing. I think that would be better, you know what I'm saying, and definitely dope. And that's probably what the Oscars needs to move toward. Now, are they going to listen to Lil Take Notes TV? Hell no.
Why you always lying?
You know what I'm saying? They're never going to listen to me.
Oh, hell no.
So they're going to keep doing their own thing. But that's just a suggestion in the suggestion box. You hear me? And as you all know, nobody opens the suggestion box. All right, man. Tap in with me. Hit that like, notification, subscribe button before I get my boy Why Not in here. Hopefully we can get y'all some real right vibes. You know what I'm saying? All right. 8 Mile rapper Super MC arrested for stabbing and murder of girlfriend. All right. I'm just going to play this news clip for y'all.
Our other top story, we're learning more tonight about an important voice for domestic violence victims that has been silenced.
Yeah, Kelly Mays was a well-known survivor of domestic violence who found her voice helping others suffering through abusive relationships at home. The man accused of killing her is Jimmy Lee Brown. Now, he's a rap artist known as Super MC, who appeared in the movie 8 Mile. Our Sean Lay spoke with Kelly's family and colleagues tonight who are coping with her loss.
We're here at the Westland Police Department. Sometime Sunday evening, the local rapper named Super MC, his name is Jimmy Lee Brown, turned himself in here. The charges are that he stabbed his wife to death inside her apartment. Her name, Kelly Mays, a well-known domestic violence advocate. She shared that apartment with her daughter, who walked in and found her. Awful loss. But tell me, you walk in the door, and how did this unfold?
I saw her light on. I saw her body on the floor.
What did you do?
I went inside the room. I saw the towel that was on her hand, and the blankets were wrapped up around her.
Celeste Mays finding the body of her mother, domestic violence survivor and advocate Kelly Mays, in her Westland apartment Sunday night. She had been stabbed multiple times. Celeste called 911. What was the second call?
Second call was to James.
And what happened?
Never answered.
James is Kelly's husband, Jimmy Lee Brown, known as rapper Super MC, a father figure to her.
She's an advocate that is going to be missed by multiple advocacy agencies in the state.
Christine Canal is the CEO of Haven, a complete program to help victims of domestic violence become strong survivors. Kelly Mays was a speaker with Haven, sharing her survival story. Her voice was so very strong.
What we want to do to promise, to Kelly's memory is to continue the mission and continue to help awareness for domestic violence and people to continue to know that there's help.
I got to look after my sister now, who's 14, with my grandma. So it's been like hard.
Did you see it coming? Did they have that kind of explosive relationship or anything?
Not that, no.
For anyone in a domestic violence situation right now, we're going to put all the information from Haven on our website. Click on Detroit.com. You can find it right there.
All right, we're going to wrap up that story right there, but y'all got the general gist of that. And this is just a very sad, fucked up situation, man. Now, for y'all, like, boy was in 8 Mile, which one was he? And I did a little homework. He was the dude from the first battle with Eminem, where Eminem choked on stage. That was actually him. I actually thought it was Proof. But, Detroit niggas, they probably got a similar style just because he tilted the hat just like Proof did. R.I.P. Proof, you know what I'm saying? But needless to say, that was who Super MC was. And he must have had some type of clout in them Detroit streets rapping because, Eminem did throw him on 8 Mile, you know what I'm saying? So, he was looking out for that. Now, as you heard from the daughter who has to go through this of the late deceased Kelly Mays, and R.I.P. Kelly Mays, that although they might have had arguments and stuff, nothing like that ever spiraled that crazy out of control. So Lord knows what happened, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to speculate. And this is all alleged that he stabbed her up crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's just real ironic and unfortunate that an advocate for mental health and domestic violence is died via domestic violence in a very gruesome, sad way. Now, Jimmy the Super MC, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see if we can find out how old he is. He's 46 years old, so the rapping is over. I don't know what he was doing after the rap, you know what I'm saying, was over, what he was doing with his life, you know what I'm saying, to bring in the breach, because shit gets stressful in any relationship when you're still trying to be a rapper and shit ain't ever pop off, and you're 46 years old, still doing music and not coming home with the bacon. You know what I'm saying? This is for my broke boys out here too, because a lot of my broke boys out here, we rap, you know, we love this culture, but that don't mean we don't have to provide for our family. And I'm not saying this is the case. I'm just talking to my people, giving you some backstory and some context. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But I do want to, you know, send prayers to Kelly Mays and her family, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen her daughter, like, damn, I got to raise my sister now, 14 years old, without moms. And without, it appears to be the dad either, because Jimmy Brown, a.k.a. Super MC, is right now locked up in the dog pound. And although these charges are alleged, they're not looking too good. All right, you know, it's all speculatory right now. We don't know what happened, but you know what I'm saying. Right now, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying. It's not looking good at all. You know what I'm saying. It's not looking good. So we're gonna pray for the family during these dark, crazy ass times. You know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying. As a man with a daughter, you know, our fellas, we're gonna talk about domestic violence with Blueface as a headline of this episode, which I'm waiting on. Why not? Hopefully in the next 10 minutes I can get him, so y'all stay locked in with me. But you know what I'm saying. We don't advocate for domestic violence here. You know what I'm saying. I think when we see it in the public eye, like with these Blueface, Krishan, Jay, and Alexis type vibes, man, it just gets wild, man. You know what I'm saying. And in our community and in our culture, we experience this a lot. And then take a situation like this to realize like how crazy shit can get. So it's just fucked up. Somebody who looked like she did like spoken word or poetry like that, used her voice to help those dealing with that and had dealt with domestic violence in a previous relationship, had to pass away from her husband allegedly stabbing her all wild and crazy, which is just sad. So we sending the prayers up to Kelly Mays. Shout out to Kelly Mays. You're doing the damn thing. Hit that like notification, subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Rocking with y'all right now. Doing my thing to my boy, why not tune in with me? I need y'all to hit that like notification, subscribe button though, so we can keep this shit pushing. All right, yo, next story of the hour. Rollo says he spent $2 million since being released from prison. Rollo says he has spent $2 million since being released from prison. I told y'all I was going to buy everybody around me Maybachs and black trucks. You know what I'm saying? He said, I spent $2 million. I only been out 2 months. Keep watching. I'm going to show you how to get out and do what's right. I told y'all I was going to buy everybody around me Maybachs and black trucks, and I'm standing on it. All right, so you know what I'm saying? He did say he was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? He did say he was going to do that. Show you guys a post. All right, you see the black trucks. You know what I'm saying? We got the Caddy, the Suburban GMC, them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Raul's finances like that. I know he got caught trapping on the PJ. You know what I'm saying? Moving a whole bunch of them P's on the PJ. You know, that's what he got locked up for. And you know, we happy that he's home. But you know, I think I hope he's not moving too hot. That's all I'm saying. Praying for the best, stay free and all that. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you're not moving too hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know where you don't see Lil Baby and them niggas. You know, who've been like out. You know, top of the chart. You know, buying the niggas $2 million worth of cars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out like, you know, yeah, how you know Rollo, who been locked up and just came home for only 2 months, Yeah, he might have got some millions, that handed some niggas here, Future, them. Some people might have, I don't know, might have gave him some bread, but I don't know, like, where the whole, 2 million came from. Whether dudes is, still keeping shit pushing, which, it was alleged when I have reported on everything with the snitching allegations that came against Rallo, you know what I'm saying? And Why Not was on that episode as well. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I do want to shout out Rallo one time for giving all his day ones and his woes black trucks, you know what I'm saying? Salute that. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're doing it real right and all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you being King Ock, that's what you're saying. So I guess you spreading love to the people. Now, how they pay for insurance for these black trucks, these $80,000, $70,000 black trucks, that's another story. Are they riding around without insurance? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure insurance on a black truck is kind of expensive. You know what I'm saying? The caddy insurance might be a little high. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe the funds could have been allocated, $2 million instead of getting everybody trucks, maybe could have got broken down differently. But that's not for me to judge, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let Rallo do what he doing and, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he stay out. Glad to see you home. You know what I'm saying? Free all the real ones locked up in the dog pound one time for the culture. Yo, y'all got to hit my like notification, subscribe button. Got more stories for you. Got my boy Why Not on the way, about to be here in 5 minutes. So y'all stay locked in with me for 5 minutes. And we get to the next story of the hour. Benny the Butcher says he and Freddie Gibbs can never be cool, and he said he gave his baby mother the chain back. All right, in an interview with The Breakfast Club, which I will not show you so I won't get copyright stricken, rapper Benny the Butcher addressed the topic of his relationship with fellow rapper Freddie Gibbs. The two had an altercation in the past. If y'all forget, before I go, Freddie Gibbs pulled up to Buffalo, where where Benny the Butcher's from, was in a restaurant, and a whole bunch of goons ran down on Freddie, and it got crazy, and they took the chain, definitely beating on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We saw the ruckus. It was like 20 big Buffalo goons built like buffaloes, they damn selves, and you know what I'm saying? They put the beats on Freddie a little bit. All you see was boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? So that happened, and then, Freddie's chain came up missing. So let's fast forward, though. The two had an altercation in the past, but a recent picture of Gibbs hugging Gibbs' baby mama caused a confusion among the fans. Benny explained that the picture was innocent, and he gave Gibbs' ex-girlfriend her chain back because she wanted it. He clarified that he had no personal issues with Gibbs, and that altercation they had in the past was unrelated to her. Benny described himself as a nice guy who doesn't hold grudges. Regarding that song Gibbs' ex-girlfriend had released, Benny insisted that he had no involvement in it and didn't even listen to it. He emphasized that just because she had issues with Gibbs didn't mean they were best friends now. Their interaction was merely a resulting of returning her chain, and they had hung out a few times since then. When asked if he and Gibbs could ever reconcile, Benny firmly stated, "No, hell no."
Oh, hell no!
Although they had collaborated on a song previously, Benny explained that he wouldn't stand next to Gibbs because it could harm his image. He didn't have any personal problems with him, but it was all about maintaining his credibility in the rap game. Benny expressed his frustration with continuously discussing this topic and dismissed any past issues. He believed that people were pitting them against each other for entertainment purposes, but he wanted fans to know that there was no animosity between them. In Benny's eyes, the past was in the past, and he didn't want to entertain any negativity. He urged fans to stop fueling the feud and clarified that he had no problems with Gibbs. Benny emphasized that fans weren't there during the incident that occurred, and therefore their opinions were irrelevant. And you can hear more on the 30-minute mark of this episode on The Breakfast Club. And I do want to shout out Benny the Butcher one time, because even if this is not true and you still got smoke with boy, the way you discussing it, keeping it political on Breakfast Club, I respect. And there's some notes y'all got to take here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when you go through life, you're going to have issues with dudes. You know what I'm saying? Shit might happen. You can't continue, you know what I'm saying? Especially if nobody died, to keep holding these grudges is not how you elevate in life, yo. Y'all really need to take notes on this, you know what I'm saying? This is something I had to learn for myself, yo. Did I have issues in 2023 with some people that I refuse to name right now? Hell the fuck yeah. But what am I doing? I'm keeping 2023 and 2023, and we're going to move to 2024 and elevate and just show that we ain't phased or bothered by this bullshit, and we keeping it pushing the way we do. We all go through issues with individuals. We all go through pain and all that, you know what I'm saying? Now, do I think Benny was lying a little bit? Yes.
Why you always lying?
Why do I think that? Give him the BM the chain. Did you clap the BM porno star's cheeks, Benny, for some get back? Did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the chain came for free. You hear me? I don't know if the chain came for free. Did you clap those cheeks? You know what I'm saying? Because that would be kind of animosity and get back to an extent, Benny. You feel me? Not even though Gibbs probably don't care about Shorty, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that kind of fueled the fire. And that's why you can't really get mad at fans for coming at you, because when you put that out in the public eye, you knew how the fans were going to interpret that and how we're going to rouse shit up, you feel me? And all that. But, yo, beefing and stuff like that prevents you from going to these festivals, because you and Freddie are aligned in the same type of rapping, you hear me? Like the same type of genre of rapping, like that sample beat, lyrical rap, you know what I'm saying, street rap, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like prevents you from doing major shows at festivals that might want to book Freddie but can't book you because they're afraid y'all about to, you know what I'm saying, pop off and be a liability security-wise. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I think Benny is acting like he's over the situation. Now, the thing is, you know what I'm saying, just because you're over the situation does not necessarily mean the op is over the situation. I don't know if Benny and Freddie have spoken and pieced shit up, but just because you moving real right and over the shit don't mean that boy forgot about all that shit and he over the situation. And I think giving the chain back to the baby mother, you know what I'm saying, I don't know where y'all stand and nothing like that. But if you pass the shit, you know what I'm saying, I salute you for it. Always got to keep your head on the swivel. You from the streets, you already know this. I don't got to tell you. But, you know what I'm saying, I salute you if you really are maturing through the situation and moving forward. You got to keep the past in the past. You can't keep dwelling on it or you'll never be able to move forward. And that's something y'all need to hit that like, notification, subscribe button while I try to get my boy, Why Not, on the line real quick. We'll see if it work out. Let's see. We gonna see, man. Yo, we already live, yo. We already live and lit, yo.
All right, let's go.
I mean, we live, yo. Why not? Say what up. We rocking, yo. Say what up.
What's up?
Gleek,
Sorry, I'm a Debbie Downer right now. I done lost my wallet getting out of work and dropped out of my pocket. One of you good civilians, please mail me my wallet.
Oh, my God. Make some noise for Why Not, who lost his wallet and still decided to tune in and tap in with your boy. Real nigga shit one time for the culture. So my boy, he already going through it, but we're going to talk a couple stories, you know what I'm saying, and get him on his way, because he probably got to cancel the debit card, cancel the credit card, all that. Ain't that right, boy?
Man, it ain't looking good.
All right, man. We motivating the broke boys today and the less fortunate today anyway. So let's talk about my boy G Herbo Swervo reportedly getting 3 years of probation in his federal fraud case in order to pay $140,000. G Herbo has avoided being locked in the dog pound for his federal wire fraud case and instead sentences 3 years of probation, as reported by Pitchfork. In addition to probation, he was directed to pay about $140K in restitution and $5,000 in fines. Following his guilty plea in July 2023, Herbo faced a potential sentence of 3 years, according to the federal guidelines. The rapper, along with 5 others, faced in December 2020 for doing the PPP loan scams that accumulated up to $1.5 million in charges using stolen identities. The charges covered expenses such as PJs, private jet trips, a personal chef, a vacation at a Jamaican villa, and the acquisition of designer puppies. After entertaining a plea deal, G Herbo expressed confidence on his Instagram stories that no one close to him would betray him. All right, so I do want to shout out G Herbo, you know what I'm saying, for just only getting 3 years of probation and running up 1.5 million worth of scamming. You know what I'm saying? That's a little unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But do want to shout my boy out for running up 1.5 on scamming on some PJs, a personal chef, a Jamaican villa, and some designer puppies. You know what I'm saying? What advice do you got for my boy Swervo right now? Why not?
This is what you gotta understand. That's how you know rap money ain't really rap money no more.
Fact though.
That's how you know rap money ain't rap money no more, and it just be like it be capped till you make it.
Fake it till you make it is a. But yo, bro, even since the beginning of time, dudes were faking it till they make it. You hear me?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it funky with you, right? That's the game, but at the same time, I feel like he was already pretty far in the game where he should have been able to eat without having to eat.
Now, what I will say is during this time, COVID broke out. This is when these PPP loans came out. So he wasn't getting the show money like he used to. You know, he bought his shorty who I think left him a Range Rover, you feel me? Mad dudes from the hood wanted money from him, you know what I'm saying? He was flexing a whole lot, buying designer. You know, designer's not cheap. Designer's not cheap at all. You know what I'm saying? So, shit add up, you hear me? Now, when you got this image, now let me say this too. When you got this image, Brody, you already established, people see you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just take Spirit flights, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you too busy flexing on the gram on these PJs. So they're going to be like, why the heck are you on American Airlines now, bro? When I thought you had all this breach and all this smoolah.
Well, you know, hey, look, like you said, it was COVID time. Money was running thin. You know what I mean? He still had to pay them bills that was coming crazy. The money started up. The savings start dwindling. Everybody go through that. Everybody. Some people just afraid to admit it. You know what I mean? Some people just afraid to be, you know what I mean? I ain't saying everybody scam when they at the bottom. I'm just saying everybody go through times where, you know, you run through some of your savings or you run through some of your money and you feel like you got to clamp down and you can't do the things you used to do. That's all. You know what I mean? You got to downgrade a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
that's it.
You know, dudes' egos get in their way, man. That's the problem. That's what happened to Fetty Wap. G Herbo's not the only rapper to go through these, but I want to salute G Herbo. I want you to, you know, keep fessing it up. You know, it looks like get back on your feet, but like before, you know, it was a lot of smoke and mirrors, so I wouldn't know. But it looks like you're back on your feet. Stay on your feet, you feel me? Because, you know, you were fortunate to get this 3-year probation. Now, what I will say, the 3-year probation could be a trap, man. You got to be clean, bro, because you violate that
trap. What it is he paid to get that 3 years probation. See, they can see their money with him out of jail. With him in jail, they're not going to see. He can't pay. He can't pay the restitution to them. He can't pay their restitution. With them out of jail, he can do it.
But let me ask you this: if he violate that probation one time, they could lock him up for them 3 years.
He ain't violating. He don't want to go to jail.
We're going to put that in the air. Let me tell you something. G Herbo, you don't really, well, I'm not going to say it, but he's been moving right lately. You ain't really see him getting in no trouble lately. So we're going to put that energy in the air that you're going to do this probation, get right, and, you know, just keep moving forward with your career and your endeavors. You know what I'm saying? And rather than buying a whole bunch of designer, maybe you got some real estate, maybe you got a business you got, you know, worked up, you know what I'm saying? Because this rap shit don't last forever, bro. It really don't.
It don't.
It really don't, you know what I'm saying? It really fucking don't. Yo, shout out my boy Why Not One Time for the Culture. That's why I gotta hit this like, notification, subscribe button. I got 2 more stories for you. 3 more stories, them, for the culture. All right, we're going to talk about China Mac violating Adam 22 and exposing No Jumper employees after him and Crip Mac's fallout. So if you late to the party, Crip Mac got locked up in the dog pound. You feel me? He's locked up right now. So fast forward. Well, let's furthermore, China Mac and Crip Mac, they were real cool. They had a YouTube show together called Mac Adventures, and then China Mac became Crip Mac's manager. Now, when Crip Mac got locked up, China Mac was trying to, hold Crip Mac down, trying to get character witnesses for his hearing, and then he asked Adam 22 to show up. Adam 22 said he was too busy doing interviews and couldn't make it happen, and China Mac took offense to that, and you know what I'm saying, he aired Adam out for that, you know what I'm saying, and said that was fucked up. And then Adam went back and said, bro, you're just using China Mac because you can't get no money your damn self. So you need to use China Mac for his popularity and what he got going on, because you don't got shit shaking your damn self. There was a lot of back and forth. And then somehow Crip Mac sided with Adam because Adam's paying Crip Mac's bills. All right. And he basically got at China Mac, said, stop acting so tough. And then China Mac and Crip Mac fell out from the whole situation. So China Mac said he's no longer supporting Crip Mac. From there, China Mac tried to violate Adam 22, saying none of those hosts on your channel really fuck with you. They're only there for the money. You're a weird porno cucker type dude letting dudes drop D in your wife. That don't mean that you're more for the culture because you let black men drop D in your wife and you shoot porno and you do cucker activity. All right. So that was China Mac getting at Adam 22. Adam 22 said China Mac's broke and barely pays rent. Whole lot of back and forth. A whole lot of manipulation of Crip Mac while he's locked up right now. My boy, why not? With that being said, what are the vibes, man?
Well, I feel like it's a whole lot of gang movement and protection.
Why you say that though?
Adam 22 take care of people.
Yeah.
He know he got to take care of certain people.
Fact though, gang members at that. Gang members at that.
And Crip Mac one of them because he the one who got his numbers jumping.
He's one of the main reasons for sure. Especially after once he let go of those other Crips that were on the show, he definitely ran the Crip Mac immediately after that. AD and T-Rail and the back on Fig Boys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It seemed like everybody grabbing clout off Crip Mac.
Now, yeah, that's what I want to ask you, because like China Mac decided to be his manager, and then Adam has said like China Mac was trying to get a percentage of what he was getting paid from No Jumper, even though he already had the No Jumper deal in motion, and China Mac had nothing to do with that.
You can't blame the man for trying to double dip and get paid. You see motion.
Yeah, now, if your man, all right, let me ask you this. If I was your man, or you had a manager, right, and you already had a deal shaking or whatever, and then you sign on, like, all right, you my manager now. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I want 20% of your income from this gig that you already got shaken. Is that fair?
No, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But that's something we're gonna discuss before we even do all of that. So we ain't gotta argue about nothing like that. We're gonna discuss that. That's gonna be in paperwork before we even,
Now, although I think Crip Mac is more intelligent than people think, I still think he's vulnerable, especially when he might not know the business of how things work. You feel me? And he getting paper for the first time. You feel me?
He got no choice. He's really a gangbanger.
Nah, facts, yo, but that don't mean that. Wack 100 is a gang banger. He knows how to conduct business, though, yo.
What I'm trying to tell you is he still believes in code of conduct and big homies, and once you in a gang, you owe them for life. So
yeah, but China Mac is not a Crip, bro. China, let's get that clarified. China Mac is not a Crip, bro. He was in a Chinese Asian gang, bro. But he's not a Crip, bro. Which he denounced.
He had to get that other money.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was like a exploitation move by China Mac to an extent or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because China Mac's motion at the time wasn't shaking like Crip Mac's, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just befriended him and leached onto him, you know what I'm saying, rode the wave, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it looks from the outside looking in, bro. I'm keeping it a buck here. Yo.
Everybody did that. The whole West Coast.
I mean, yeah, the West Coast definitely be on that shit, but it happens on the East Coast too, because Lord knows Diddy write that paperwork so you don't get none of your publishing and none of your shit.
Well, they need to hire guys like you to reread.
Facto. Oh man, y'all make some noise for why not? One time we got 2 more stories. We're gonna talk about Cameron violating Melissa Ford with disrespectful picture of her on his jeans, of her face on his crotch. I'm gonna show it to y'all real quick.
Cam, and you guys can tell me what you see on Cam's pants. Pause.
All right, there y'all go. Y'all see the picture of Melissa Ford on the jeans on his crotch. Why Cam did that, which I thought was a masterful subliminal move, is because Melissa Ford was on Joe Budden podcast and accused Mace and Cam for no reason of saying they might have potentially messed with underage girls, having no proof to support it. You know what I'm saying? But none of that. It just came out the woodworks and threw that stain on their jacket. And you know Cam is not one of them niggas who gonna let shit go. You know what I'm saying? So Cam was very pissed when it happened. I did an episode with my boy AGM Stacks speaking about that, saying Melissa Ford, you're washed and watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't be putting stains on that like that on niggas' jackets. You feel me? But Cam, he got these custom made jeans made, and as you see on the jeans, he got Melissa Ford's face put on the crotch part of the jeans, you know, near the bean jaw. Pause. You feel me? So I thought that was a very clever, witty move by Cam. What do you feel about that? Why not?
Well, you know, Cam is savage. He ain't gonna hold back. You know what I mean? You jump off that water, jump in that water, that boy's he in there with the sharks. And he big petty.
Yeah, he big petty.
He big petty.
Yeah, he big petty, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, out of all the people you could have put stains on the jacket, I think that was the last nigga you want to do that with. Although he's older now, you know what I'm saying? Some things don't change. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel about, you know, not just her, but women putting stains on these dudes' jackets, yo, with no proof or nothing like that? How do you feel about that, bro?
Well, man, to be honest, nobody knows what people be doing behind the sheets, freaking.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, you know, certain people get lucky. They get lucky, but then they forget their receipts. It probably happened, but they forget their receipts.
Nah, she don't have no proof of this accusation, but they were talking about when Cam and them were like, Mace were young and they ran a train on some girls, yo. That's what they were talking about. But she just alluded that they were underage for no reason.
You know what? Listen. We talking about Cam and them when they was young kids themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
They were kids too.
Yeah.
Let's just start that off by saying that.
That's a fact though. That's what I'm saying. So she's throwing wild mustard on their jacket with, like, that's crazy, bro.
She's throwing mustard on their jacket. You know them New York niggas love choo-choo trains.
Yeah, but she's alleging that they were messing with underage girls when they were teenagers their damn self, yo.
Well, maybe she was one of the underage girls.
I don't think she was, yo. I don't think she was there or knew anything about the situation. She was just talking to talk, yo.
allegedly, right? Is Melissa Ford a hoe?
Allegedly, yes.
Okay. So she was with the hoes, doing what the hoes was doing, right? So she seen some shit.
Or heard some shit.
She seen some shit. What? She seen some shit. She was probably one of the old ones getting fucked with the young ones. You never know.
Yeah, well, she should just. Well, see, here's the thing. That's a good point. That's a good point.
They could
But
have been on some Epstein shit. You never know. You know, girl, boy, tag team. You know, listen. All I'm saying is, back in those days, you gotta understand these are rappers, and they were young kids. And look, you can't go to the shows unless you're 21 and up. And at the end of the day, if your mama dropped you off to a rap show, she know what she was doing when she was young, so she know.
See, and I agree with you. The problem was she was trying to act all holier than thou. Like, I mean, I've never been to a brothel before, but, you know, I've heard shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When it was like, cut it out. Yo, you talking from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out. And let me say this, yo. Ever since that incident happened where she tried to put stains on Cam and Mace's jacket, Joe Budden and them, they've really been getting, and Queen's Flip, they really been getting at her hard on the show, like making her mad uncomfortable, really talking down on her, not really showing the same love and respect they initially had for her.
Well, listen, bro. Listen. They got her there just for that. There's so many stains on her jacket, allegedly, that when the ratings go down, they can go up. All you got to do is attack what?
Attack the hoe?
Yo, here we go.
This nigga's crazy, yo. This nigga's crazy, yo. Hey, yo, hit that like notification, subscribe button, man. Get why not up on these likes so he can handle his business. All right. Last story of the hour.
Let's go, man.
Last story of the hour. Wack 100 and his mother confirmed that Blueface is locked up in the dog pound. All right, so it first started with Wack posting on his Instagram saying, "Free Blueface," with this picture. I'm showing you a Blueface right here, saying "Free Blueface," you know what I'm saying? But later on, his mother confirmed it, saying that, I'm going to read it. First he said, "Lord, you know our hearts are praying for Jonathan." That's Blueface. Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right. Then she said, Jaden, his baby mother Jaden, you know, the one who got the song, "Hello, motherfuckers," motherfucker, that one, right? Got him on one charge. Then Krishan Rock got him on another charge that violated the other charge. That's why it's so quiet. Praying everyone now understands why I didn't want them together, because parents want the best for their children. Hold on, bro. I love them all, but not together. Praying for everyone to listen to their parents. This is coming from Blueface's mom and them. She said, "My baby's in jail. My heart is broken again because they don't listen. If I'm lying, tell them to tell why he in here, why he in there, because it all could have been avoided, especially knowing who he is, that he was on probation when BM number 1 threw a glass at security and BM number 2 hit a fan. When you with people who love you, they don't get shit started and then act like nothing happened. If they both love him, they would stand up and say what happened and apologize to me, because I try to get them all to do the right thing. I have already accepted accountability and charged my son with being a follower and consistently saying he didn't listen to my warnings from day one. Now they have children, they will have to get to listen, or the generation disappointed will continue." All right, so that's Blueface's baby mama airing out the drama, saying why Blueface is locked up for it appears to be some domestic violence incidents with both his baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say is this is all shit we have seen in the media transpire with their relationship. You know, nobody, like, Blueface never got canceled for it. If anything, his ratings went up from this shit. People like this Whitney Bobby shit, man. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it sells. Why not? What's the vibes?
I just feel like, you know, with Kershawn and Blueface together, the ratings is off the hook.
Fact though.
But when they separate, it's like, you know, it takes some of Kershawn ratings away and it takes some of his shit away.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know the saying when they be like, happy life, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
He kind of, you know, when he seen it turning like that and she had that baby, that was his time to like be like, you know what, this is my second time around. You pregnant, I'm gonna do you right. He's supposed to show the world how he could change from a young boy Crip to actually his real name. What is his name? Jonathan?
Yeah.
Actually, back to the name his mother named him and show the world that he could be mature now that he had a kid. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's in jail. It's gonna give him time to think. It's definitely gonna give him time to think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So even though this may be a setback, it's, you know, this is something he's gonna need, because what this gonna do is it's gonna toughen his morals and toughen his pride and toughen his mental. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God separates you from your unworldly things so you could correct yourself because you started to get too biggity, and that's
a fact though. It's coming from a nigga, you know, had experienced shit his damn self, you know. I'm talking about myself, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you get...
I caught a couple bumps across my head without wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, sometimes when you're sitting down, you realize, like, you know, what you need to change up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he do, you know what I'm saying? Praying for him because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's a very talented guy, got a lot of motion going on. And I just want to see him win, you know what I'm saying? I've been supporting him. Even, you know, and I don't turn my back on dudes just because they do unfavorable shit, you know what I'm saying? But there is a point in time where you got to mature and enough is enough. And you got to be, you know, you got kids, man. You got kids, yo. And that's who's affected by this the most is the kids, yo. You know what I'm saying? Now,
definitely.
I don't like Blueface mother airing everything on Instagram because, you know what I'm saying, she was a little wild back in the day, too.
She got no choice, though. That's her only outlet. Now she got to create a buzz so the family revenues could keep generating. Now she got to be Blueface mother. Oh, we got to help Blueface. Oh, we got to... how many days Blueface got or how much time he got. They got to do all of that.
Yeah,
Hey, he's locked up. The money's frozen.
Nah, it's gonna be quiet for a while.
She gotta make it live, make it still live.
Yeah, well, them girls better do reality shows or something because, like, that's the thing. Even for the other baby mama who got that hit single out, she need Blueface. He wrote the whole song. When she performed, he got to help her with sound check. He has to perform on stage with her to carry the crowd and all that. Like, so, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how your baby moms got you locked up, but you the breadwinner and you help them both get in positions where they can make their own money. You hear me?
Yeah, say it again.
I said it's just crazy how both the baby mothers got him locked up allegedly, but he is the breadwinner and he's the one who put them in position to make their own money. You know what I'm saying? And gave them opportunities they never would have had.
Hell yeah, you're right. And you know what? At the end of the day, Blue, that's what I'm saying. Being locked up is going to help his mindset because, look, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in a position where he's not struggling. He's making money. He's known nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So I'll put it to you like this. Because he represents that gang life, he got to live that gang life.
Mm-hmm. Well, he gonna really live it right now while he doing his little time. You hear me? Yo, free Blueface though, man. Free Blueface one time for the culture, man. Free Blueface, you know what I'm saying? Because,
definitely.
Yeah, but get your mind right, bro. You get your mind right for sure. You know, you have been crashing out. You was beefing with Soulja Boy. You beefing with NLE Chopper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we just want you to get your mind right, Brody. But you are entertaining. I give you that, bro. You are entertaining. There's no doubt about that. Yo. But yo, me and Why Not just did another wild, crazy episode. It's the Why Not Take Notes Show. Gleek, 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 gleek. You already know the vibes, man. We just did it one time for the culture. If you didn't get it right the first time, don't get a speed bump across your head. CT, Why Not? Give him the shout outs, my guy.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the down and out, the less fortunate, the people who feel like the world is hanging on their shoulders and there's no way out. I want you to know that we support you and we behind you 100%. Tap in and subscribe. Talk to us about your problems. We can talk to you about our problems, and we can see our way through this. I had a little setback today. I was working hard and I dropped my wallet out my pocket, and that's the universe trying to
slow you down.
From being happy. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I got to realize something. The money, yeah, I can't be mad at that. I can work and make more. The ID, I can get another one. So at the end of the day, all these unworldly things that really doesn't mean nothing in your life, don't let it destroy your day. So keep your head up and move forward.
Nah, facto. Y'all really need to take notes on that because you just seen my boy literally lost his wallet today, and he still did a show. He still kept the movie. He's still being positive. He's still handling business, taking his time out to give you guys motivation to move real right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what real sturdy people do. You feel me? So I definitely want to shout out my boy CT Why Not one time for the culture. I want to shout out my daughter and my son. I want to shout out my boy AGM Stacks holding me down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nephews. Shout out. Yeah. You already know the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out the whole familia, all my subscribers, you know what I'm saying, who TNT family. We really appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, because the numbers still going up. That's why I still do this shit, you know what I'm saying, giving y'all the vibes. I'm showing you the growth, and we in this journey together, you know what I'm saying, and we going to get through it, like I said, yo, what goes down must come up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have highs and lows in your life. But you got to stay sturdy, stay grounded, stay real right. You know what I'm saying? Because your time is coming. Ain't that right, Why Not?
That's definitely so, man. And, I like the way you put that. And, to be completely honest, we all got to realize we all one. And if we just stand there to help each other instead of down each other, we'll get way more out of earth. That being said, I want to just say thank y'all for listening and taking y'all time out today to subscribe and listen to our silly asses talk the truth. Shout out to you.
Facto. Also, too, because, I got people tuning in. I'll be looking at the analytics. Most of my people in the U.S., you know what I'm saying, probably East Coast, Connecticut, all the way down, all that, even the West Coast. But I want to big shout out to Canada, big shout out to the U.K., big shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Jamaica and all the West Indies who tune in and tap in with me and show me that love. We really appreciate it. We really do. So you already know. It's the Why Not Take No show. When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Gleek, 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 gleek.